I've been raising 30 bushel wheat a lot, 40 bushel wheat a lot, but seldom get up to that 50 bushel average. And I got to thinking, well, we've got prices coming to us. We were sitting at $5 wheat, but Russia in a big drought, other countries having trouble raising their crops. I thought, you know, we've got probably a 3-year window here where we should be able to get good prices for our grains. So I went into the local co-op, turned to my local fertilizer gal, and I says, we got good moisture this fall, and we're going to have $10 wheat at harvest, which we may or may not by now, you know. And I says, I want 100 bushel wheat. About knocked her off her chair. And so we started in, we put in between 40 and 50 pounds of phosphate with AVAIL, and put down put the fungicide on the seed, got it planted in good time, in good moisture. We got a nice good stand. My Jim Cole, who has been helping me with this, has been an advisor on this and looked at it after it was growing, and he says, well, we need some K-Mag put on this. And I said, okay, let's do it. Managed to get that on just before the first snow, and then we put the nitrogen on, 100 pounds of nitrogen and a few other minor nutrients, and this is what we have now. We've also put the fungicide on it at the half rate when we put the fertilizer nitrogen down this spring. Initially, when this started heading out, I looked at the size of the head, the length of the head, and I was somewhat disappointed with the yield goal that I have. I went to the neighbors' fields, and all of their wheat had the same length of head. But what we're really looking at is right here in these, I think it's called the rachis. We're counting the berries across that rachis. I've never seen a 4-berry rachis. And so over the past 3 weeks, we've seen that go from 2 to 3 to 4. And if looks like I might even have a fourth one coming there possibly. And that's where the yield's really going to come. And so therefore, that's, you know, if you look at the head this way, you see it almost looks like a road, 4 rows down the head. And that's where our yield's going to come from. The very best field of wheat I've ever raised. Yes, hands down. In fact, it's just about double what I've ever normally raised. With NutriSphere, we put 32% nitrogen down. I wanted to have the best of both worlds, the best of the application rate. Of course, we did get it this year with the rain right afterwards, but normally when you put any liquid fertilizer down, or any fertilizer down, you have a gas off effect. And that NutriSphere does help in that, so that, you know, you have a much smaller loss. And that's the reason why I'm using that. When I went to plant the corn, I put the AVAIL NutriSphere-N with the corn. We mixed the nitrogen and the phosphate right in the tank mix, along with a few other products. And that's why I had to slow down considerably, because I was putting 60 gallons of product down an acre. And where this was all new to me this year, I thought I had the planter set up to where I could plant 4 miles an hour, and I ended up going down to about 3 to get this done. And but you know, it worked out. It just took a little time. I've got to fine-tune that planter some more, but we put 150 pounds of nitrogen down, 15 gallons of 1034, some zinc, and then we came back after we had planted and put the K-Mag down, used the NutriSphere, the AVAIL, and then also we put the folic acid and carbon boost on that as well. So we got quite a list of products that we put down with it. Normally my corn yield has been running anywhere from 120 to 140 bushel to the acre. If we've got moisture this year, I'm looking to try and top 200 bushel.